So I'm Sandra, and today we're having a powerful, honest conversation about mental health, survival and storytelling. My guest is someone who's written bravely about their struggles with life and the moments when they felt like giving up. They're not just an author, they're a truth teller, and their story speaks to many of us, especially those who have felt unheard, unseen or overwhelmed. We'll talk about pain, but we'll also talk about healing, about silence and what happens when we break it. And we'll explore how race, identity and culture shape the way we experience mental health. Hello, Patrick.
How you doing?
I'm not bad, thank you. And
Great
yourself?
to see you. I'm good.
It's good to see you too.
It's good to be here. Good to have you in my humble abode, cardboard rest.
And thank you for welcoming me.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. So we're going to get straight into it.
Let's do it.
So can you tell us a little bit about your journey and what led you to write your stories?
Okay, so about 7 years, I think it is, or no, it could be more. It could be 10 years ago. I went through a real depressing moment. Really depressing, and I mean really depressing. And I was literally contemplating on just ending everything. Not going too deeply into the ending part of it, how to do it and stuff, because my children, and they was one of the backbone that gave me the backbone not to do anything to myself, because I live and breathe for my family. So I had to find a way out. Because the same week I wrote this book here, my little book of empowerment. The same week I wrote that, is the same week I was meant to do what I was meant to do. And something in my head was saying to me, just write, Patrick, just write. I'm dyslexic. I got expelled from school from the age of 14. I ain't been in school since. So my writing, my spelling, my reading is not as strong as other people's. But something in my head just said, write, just write. So I took out my, what's it called, BlackBerry.
Now you're showing your age.
I took out my BlackBerry and I just wrote, and then my little book of empowerment was born.
Oh, we're going to go a little bit more into. We're going to hear a little bit from this book. Did you ever feel like you couldn't talk about your mental health?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I thought like I was watching everybody else's problems. I was doing everybody else's problems. I was talking to people about everybody else's problems. Because being a barber, you're not just a barber. You're also a mentor. You're also a therapist. You're a fashion guru. You know what I mean? You're all these things. And because I was talking a lot to people about their problem, but no one's ever asked me about mine. No one's ever asked me, how are you? No one's ever asked me, are you okay today, Patrick? No one's ever asked me that. The only thing they ask me is, oh yeah, can I get my hair cut? Are you still going gym? Like, you know, so for me to talk to anybody, and another thing, I didn't want to talk to my family about it. My family knew I was going through stuff, but I didn't want to talk to my family about it because I had to be the strong person within the family. Even though all my family's strong, I feel like because I'm the man, I have to be the man and be strong and not talk about that sort of stuff. I didn't want to be seen as weak. I'm cut from a different cloth.
So you say that you weren't able to speak to people about it because people came to you with their own problems. So when you did go to get help, where did you go? Who did you speak to?
I went to my BlackBerry.
Your BlackBerry. So your BlackBerry.
My BlackBerry saved my life.
Saved your life.
Yeah. The voice within and my BlackBerry phone saved my life. Can I read the back of this book?
Yes, please.
This is the back of the blurb of the book. It says, Patrick Phipps penned this book when he was at a painful low ebb, so low that he even contemplated suicide. Thankfully, he wrote this guide about dealing with personal and business problems instead. Full of wise advice, it will help you to feel empowered about tackling common challenges and ready to bravely face life with deep insight. They say the pen is mightier than the sword, but I say it depends who's holding the sword.
Wow, that is powerful.
Yeah, so that's what I went to. I went to my BlackBerry, you know. I didn't want to talk to my children about it because even though they had my back and they loved me and cherished me and embraced me, and my wife as well, I just didn't I decided to deal with it myself, and that's not the way forward. That's not the way forward. The way forward is to speak. The way forward is to find someone that you can trust. Find someone that's not, because you have to realize, well, this book is read for a reason. It's read for a reason because I was getting paid. I was angry.
Okay.
I was angry. So you have to find someone that's gonna take your words but not utilize them later on as a weapon towards you. And that's the thing, trusting people.
Trust is a huge thing when you're healing.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with that. So being a person of colour, do you think that your culture made it harder for you to talk?
100%. Being a person of colour or from a West Indian background, the pill, my dad actually had a pill for dyslexia and for ADHD.
ADHD.
He had a pill for that. It was called a belt. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you being a person of colour, be strong. Where I cry for? Shut them up. You want me to get something to cry for? You're a big man up. Be strong. Where I go? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, my dad didn't say it too much to me, but I knew that my dad was a strong Jamaican man. And I knew that he fought it. He fought that. He didn't have to say it.
Yeah.
He fought it.
Did you feel judged or treated unfairly because of your race or identity?
Did I feel judged and treated unfairly? I feel judged and treated unfairly every single day because of my race. Because
of your race. But do you think with your mental health struggles that made it 10 times worse?
I felt with my mental health struggles, I felt judged by those that were close to me. I felt betrayed by those that were dear to me, not my family. Yeah, maybe a couple of family, but not really my family. But I felt judged and challenged by the people that is around me. That's why I wrote my book as well. It deals with business as well, because there's a lot of snakes around you. They will come in, they will drain you of everything you got, everything you can teach them, and they're the same one that will bite you. Yeah, that's like the man that found a snake on the street, got run over by a car. He picked up the snake, he nursed it back to better. He got the snake all strong and healthy. He went to feed the snake, and the snake bit him. And he said, "Why did you bite me?" And he goes, "Well, you knew I was a snake." And they was the ones that are around me, those ones that I turned from boys into barbers. And that's why I always say to myself now, I will not train no one else. I will not train an adult to be a barber no more. I'm going for the young ones, training the young ones, because they're more loyal to you. The older ones, they will bite you any chance they get. They will devour you. Yeah, and I just felt like my trust level just totally went.
Yes.
And that was part of my bleak days, not dark days. My bleak days.
It can be very hard when you're in it to trust anybody.
Yeah.
I've been there, as you well know. So I know that you didn't approach services to get help.
No.
Is there a reason why?
Because I didn't think about it. I didn't think like that. This was 10 years ago. I think people started shouting at mental health when COVID came. When COVID came, it became a meme. My mental health this. And most people that say they got mental health, it's like a lot of them say because it became kind of like a fashion not to go into work that day. My mental was playing up. Not to do this, my mental was playing up. So when these people that was really going through it, like myself and you went through it, yeah, it was I'm not saying that it's not real. I'm not saying their thing is not real, but it just it blew up over COVID. Do you know what I mean? So before that, I didn't want to go nowhere else and deal with it. I want to deal with it myself. My way of dealing with it is my way of dealing with things. I call myself a monster. I go out and I push forward. But I'm saying right now, you don't have to do that. There is places you can go to talk to people. There is people that will listen to you. There is places that will help you. Do you know what I mean? But in my time, back in them time, 10 years ago, I didn't think there was much places.
Yes.
I think after COVID, then all these places started to open up. Oh yeah, you can go here, you can do this, you can go there. But before then, I just don't think there was anywhere.
And do you think it has changed now?
What's that?
For the better, for people of colour to be able to go and get help, or to be able to speak more openly about it? because we all have mental health.
Yeah, we all. I think every single person.
Everybody has mental health, just like we have physical health, and
Yeah.
that's one thing that I like
Yeah.
to really put across to people
Yeah.
because of the stigma behind it.
Yeah.
We all have our struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all have good days, we can all have bad days. Yeah, but for some people, it can just
Spiral out.
Spiral.
So I think that every single person in England should be given one therapy session, a year, right? Those that need it should have more. But everyone, even if you're rich, doesn't matter. If you're a footballer, doesn't matter. If you've got a beautiful family, doesn't matter. Because everyone's got something in them that could trigger them at any time. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think every single person should take one time out in a year where they sit down and talk to someone they can trust. Just let it go. And every single person should at least cry, bawl like a baby once a year. Because that's a release. Yeah? Show me a man that's never cried, I'll show you a man that's never lived.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah?
I like that.
Yeah. You know,
like that.
I think like when lockdown came, when everybody was locked down, I think it was bad for some people because some people live in high rise and all they've got is a balcony. Some people have got a garden. Yeah, I felt sorry for those that really went for the pressure. But then again, it really did help because it took you away from work. You didn't have to wake up and go, I have to go this, I have to do that, I'm a Dalek. You could get up in the morning and say, right, I'm gonna juice some oranges. I've never done that before. I'm gonna make breakfast. I've never done that before. I'm gonna make breakfast for my wife or my husband. I've never done that before. I'm gonna go for walks in the park. I've never done it before. And all that kind of helps your mental health.
100%. Just breathing. I always say just 10 minutes a day, even it's opening your window if you're disabled, will help you.
Yeah.
100%. So you've already spoken a little bit about why you wrote, okay? Were you worried about what people might think of you when they read your story?
No, I wasn't worried at all. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Who are you? That's my time. Why are you worried? I'm giving you a template of my life. I'm giving you a template of what I've gone through. I've given you a template of what you can do to rebut it. I've given you a template.
And you've shown your vulnerability.
And I've shown my vulnerability.
And that is power.
And I say to my children, I'm sorry, I have to talk about it because there's brothers out there, and there's sisters, but there's brothers out there that need to know what I've got to say. You know, I'm not being funny. We talk about women having the menopause. Men have menopause.
I know.
Men have their menopause. Sometimes a man will sit down and he wants to cry, and he don't know why. And if you ask him what's wrong, I don't know. I feel down, I feel depressed. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to go gym. And my libido's gone. I just feel like I want to jump and leave a train. Do you know what I mean? That's because he's getting older. So guess what happens? He's almost
everything changes.
It all changes. But people think that men don't have the menopause. We have our menopause. It's not as bad as women because women, you go through some stuff, man. I don't know how you cope with it. Like when you see God, you need to ask him why, because it's a madness, right? But we do have our we do. We do
I know you do.
Yeah.
You know, normally some of them go out there and they buy their sports cars. You know, things like that. That's when things are changing.
Yeah,
they just don't want to admit it.
They got them buy their sports car, then before you know it, they're washing it every week. Before you know it, 2 months go past, and then they wash it no more because it's just worn off. Yeah. It's an aspirin, isn't it? An Andin.
So your book obviously is helping others. Yeah. Have people said that your story has helped them?
Oh man. Some people read the book and said they come back years later and they say, you know, thank you. Like that book is really, it's really, really touched me.
How does that make you feel?
Amazing. But I hear it so much times, it's kind of like normal to me now. I hear it so much times, it's normal to me now. My heart you know when you get a double breath, like that's how I feel, because I've helped someone, whether you're male or female, whether you're white, black, Indian, Chinese, I don't care. If you bleed, man. Like, I don't care, but I'm gonna clean my house before I clean anybody else's house.
Yes, I like that.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be taking a couple of points.
And if I get anything left, I'll help. but I have to clean my home, man, because mental health and suicide amongst black men is like prostate cancer. One in every 4 black men will get prostate cancer. One in every 8 white men. One in every 12 Asian men. It's like mental health and suicide amongst black men is pretty high.
It's pretty high, yes. It really is. Okay, hope and healing.
Hope and healing.
Yeah. So, what helps you feel better now?
What helps me feel better now? Knowing that every single thing in life is temporary. It might last for a minute, a day, a year, a month, 10 years, but it is temporary. When you're feeling down, when you're in a bad place, when you're in a bad spot, just know it is temporary. It's going to come to an end. It might end with death. It might end with healing. It might end with another new life, but it's going to end. It's temporary. Like if I might be cutting someone's hair and they get on my nerves, because you get on my nerves sometimes. Oh, can you do this? Oh, can you do that? Oh, can you do this? Oh, can you do that? Oh, take that side down. And then I just, but then I say to myself, the haircut's going to end. It's going to end at some point. And that audience, that thought, it will end at some point. The only thing that lasts forever, yeah, is when you transition, yeah, and spirituality. That's the only thing that keeps metamorphosizing. With spirituality, there's no end to it. There's always different levels. You can't get to, you have to come back 10,000 lifetimes to get to all the levels. But this life here, pain is temporary, cancer is temporary, death is temporary. When someone dies and you go to the funeral, the sun's still rising, the birds still sing. Everything is temporary. Just hold on to that thought. Live for the now. Live now. Live for the now. Don't think about tomorrow, yeah? Because it ain't come yet. Don't think about yesterday, because you can't change it. The only thing that matters now is now. And don't allow no one to take away your now.
I like that. What does healing mean to you?
Healing, okay. To me, healing is to patch up and let go and to breathe and to exhale. That's all I can really say about that. Patch up, let go, breathe, exhale, and transition. That's what healing means to me. But don't forget, we're humans.
Yes, we are.
And
human.
you might have mental health spill, and then you'll come back full circle, and you're so happy. And then what will happen now? You close up, and then the spill comes back again. You have to know how to deal with it. And each time you have that episode, all you have to do is try and get yourself stronger and stronger and stronger. So you water it down.
We're almost at the end of our interview, which is a pity.
Yeah.
However, what would you say to someone who feels like giving up?
What would I say to someone that feels like giving up? Don't do it, man. Just don't do it. All I can say to you, man, you do anything you can in your power to get over that hurdle. Yeah? You do anything you can in your power to get over that hurdle. If you have to go to a place and scream and shout, go and scream and shout. If you have to go to a place where you've gone to sit down and talk to someone, go and talk to someone. If you've got, look, if you can get through mental health and survive, there's nothing on the planet that can touch you. You just have to get, behind pain, there's success. Behind pain, there's success. A sailor could never be a good sailor unless he goes through rocky waters. If a sailor is sailing his boat, his ship in the ocean, and it's always smooth ride, yeah? When the rocky waters come, he ain't gonna have to deal with it. If you can get to the back of that pain, all there is success. All you have to do is get to the back of that pain.
I've got one more question for you actually now. So a young boy who you don't know, you've seen him quite regularly walking down the road, and you can see that he's troubled.
Pull him in.
You'd pull him in.
100%. 100%. When I got put into the Newham Heritage Archives, me and my wife and my business, last week.
Congratulations! Well done.
and I was speaking to the young man that was interviewing me, and I saw it. I looked in his eyes, and he welled up. He wanted to cry. I could see your eyes. This is what I do. I pull stuff out.
Oh, that is really good.
I pull stuff out of people, and I've had big men in my chair cry out my chest. I've had many women cry out my chest in my chair. People I don't even know. I've never seen them. They cry. They cry, and I say, lay out, lay out, lay out, cleanse. That's your cleansing. People. That's poison staying in your system. If I see a young boy in the street and I see him going wrong, I can see that he's going wrong, I'm going to pull him. And I'm going to whisper some words in his ears, which I've done many, many times before. And he will never forget those words. And if you can get past them, if you can get past what he's going through and listen to those words, I guarantee you, 10, 15, 20 years later, he'll come in and go, thank you. I remember that time when I needed that.
I like that. I've got one more thing to say, trust. Now that's one of the biggest things that I had to get through. My healing journey is learning to trust. How did you get to that point of trusting? Because I knew that I had to forgive people for my past. I had to be able to get to the next step of now, let me start trusting people, because I didn't trust anyone. How did you get there?
I'm like this. Humans will be humans, right? You forgive, but you don't forget. Right? You forgive, but you don't forget. The only man I challenge is the man I was yesterday, right? That's the only man I challenge. The only man I can really trust is the man that I am destined to be. Yeah? I work towards that. Trust is something that you can't fiddle daddy around with it. You can't just say, okay, my heart is open and I'm gonna trust. Because the same way, as soon as someone sees your heart's open, I like that, yeah, because now I want to get this and I'm going to get that. You have to build up your resilience.
Self-esteem.
Yeah, your self-esteem.
Self-confidence.
And you also have to build up your second sight. You also have to build up your second sight so you can see a person and you can read that person. Just like I can see a youth walking the street and I can read what he's going through. I can see what he's going through. You don't have to tell me nothing. I can just see it. That's the same way you have to see people around you. It's good to trust, but don't be naive, man. Don't be naive.
No naivety.
Don't be naive. If you don't trust the person fully, give her a little bit, and they will show their true colours. They will show their true. This book here, this book here is a mad thing. This book here is a mad thing, right? Like, hold on, real quick, right? If you have 5 weapons, why use 4? Mold with your environment. Take full advantage of weakness. Right?
And this book is a weekly...
This is a weekly thing.
Would you call it a weekly guide?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a way, it takes for 12 months. 12 months you should take to read this book.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So now, I'm going to tell you something to you.
Here you go.
Put your hand out. Put your hand out. How bad is the shake?
I'm not shaking.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's because you made me go on camera and I didn't want to hear.
But you enjoyed it,
But
right?
look, nothing. And no diazepam, nothing.
Nothing.
Zilch. How, wow.
It's all in the mind, baby.
It is in the mind, but it's also about, because one day I'll tell you about my past, but a lot of people will be like, wow, you interviewed a black person, because my past with black people haven't been too, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I would never have sat here by myself with
No.
and I didn't even have to take diazepam today.
Oh, man.
Because I've met you before. I remember when I met you at the
But
marketplace.
we clicked straight away, though.
We clicked straight away. I remember it.
When we met each other, it was like we knew each other for years.
Yes, and I have.
She was
When
a bit
you
loud, though.
talk,
She was a bit loud, man.
don't listen to it, man. Yeah, I'll listen to the noise now. But I'll listen to that I was actually having a hyper day that day. I remember.
You was hyper, boy.
I was very hyper that day. I was very, very hyper.
Yeah.
But no, it was a blessing to me, and I'm so congratulations to you and your family for winning that award.
Yeah, it's not an award. It's
So you're in the heritage. Sorry.
Yeah, we're in the Heritage Archives. So what it is you know the Windrush.
Yes.
The next generation after Windrush. What they're looking for people that's done things in a community, and they've had their business for a certain amount of time. Because we've been there for 34 years. This shop's been there for 34 years. I got this shop when I was 21 years old.
Wow.
I'm 55 now. So and I've
You're younger than me.
Yeah, right.
I don't
So
like
we've
that.
done a lot of things. We've done a lot of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, last year won the Civic Award, and with just the awards are just coming in, and now they're talking about OBE. So,
And to think, 10 years ago, would you have thought you would be where you are today?
10 years ago, I was so clouded. I just thought one thing and one thing only, and thank you to ancestors that I pulled myself together, and and I tapped into that kente cloth. That kente cloth they don't make no more, and I pulled myself back up, and I'm flying. I do have my days. We all have our days. We all have our days. But I got through that, and I'm just stronger than more. The things that I've been through, I should have been broken. Like people are looking at me thinking, why aren't you broken? Why are you still here? Why aren't you broken?
Right, you've got 2 more books there.
Yeah.
Give us a little rundown of what these books are.
So after I wrote this book, I wrote a book called Twisted Lanes, and that's for adults. Yeah, and then it went through the prison system, and they wrote it, and they wrote in the back of the book all the stuff they thought about it, and it touched them so much they wanted to do a play on it in the prison system, and I said if it touched them so much, I should write one for teenagers. So I wrote Twisted Lanes for teenagers. And I'm getting this in schools, and this one now, there's parts of this book where you can write in it, like,
Oh, God.
yeah, so you can write like my reflections. So you read the book and then you write, you read the book and you write, and then yeah. So these are fiction, but it's fiction that it's real fiction. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's fiction, but those who read it know it.
If anyone wanted to purchase these, where can
They can either come to Cut Above Dress. That's 339 Barking Road, Echo 61 Lima Alpha. I like saying that.
You see that advertising in
Yeah,
there?
you see that. I think that advertising in there. Or you can go to Amazon and get these two.
Excellent.
Yeah. And this one you can come to the shop as well.
It has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. This is my first interview, by the way, everyone.
She's done really well. She's done really well.
I'll be doing more.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the very, very best.
Thank you so much. It was great having you. And you should do this more often because you're good at it.
Thank you. Don't put that time in. My God, you see me down there like myself, looking at myself on picture. Why have you got a pen? I bet you haven't, not in a bloody barber shop.
You want a pen as well? Oh, started it. Go, talk.
You know I won't be actually looking at the camera all the time, don't you?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Because I'll be reading.
Yeah.